Good morning, councillors and executive. Good morning to those who are joining us for public question time for the 7th of September via the digital connection. We have 3 questions for public question time today. I will ask the CEO to introduce those.
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning, councillors and executive and members of the public listening at home. The questions this morning are from Mrs. Vanessa Bull, OAM of Tamborine Mountain. The introduction provided reads as follows. As a long-term resident of the Tamborine Mountain community, my questions relate to the recent purchase of the building known as the old IGA store on Main Street, North Tamborine. Question 1. In relation to the article Sharp Comment in the Scenic News of 19th August 2021, could you please clarify the process that was followed by Council for the purchase of the old IGA building for the purpose of expansion of the Tamborine Mountain Library?
Thank you, Vanessa, for your interest and your questions. I welcome the opportunity to address the misinformation that has been propagated concerning this purchase. As the community would properly expect, Council followed appropriate negotiating and purchasing requirements in the acquisition of this property. This included processes that anyone purchasing a property would follow, including ensuring proper understanding from the vendor of any outstanding or ongoing liabilities or constraints that were applicable to the property. I would also note that the final settlement of the purchase has only completed last week. That is, the premises became Council's last week.
Question 2. With reference to the comments made in the above article and prior commentary made in the Scenic News, can the community have confidence in the probity in relation to this purchase?
Yes, the community can have strong confidence. Appropriate procurement processes were followed. Negotiations were undertaken with the seller and seller's solicitor to determine terms of the contract, including price, and addressing existing legitimate tenancy arrangements.
Thank you. The third question included a person's name, and Council takes its obligations under privacy legislation seriously, and as such, I will introduce this question modified to respect those considerations. So the modified question: does Council have any moral obligation or liability to other third parties or individuals in relation to this transaction?
As indicated by the CEO, there are privacy and confidentiality issues around discussing impacts on individuals and their circumstances. For that reason, it would indeed have been inappropriate to pose the question in its original form. Council has entered into a contract to purchase the property with the seller. Council does not have an agreement other than with the seller of the premises. This agreement identifies one third party as having an ongoing interest. There are no other obligations, moral or otherwise, to other third parties as a result of this transaction beyond the normal liability for costs related to the purchase and as may be contained in the community management statement. Council can only reasonably be expected to act based on the information disclosed as part of the sales agreement. I believe that brings us to the close of question time for today. In doing so, it is worth noting that Council is in the process of consulting the community about the best options for developing this space as the community hub and library we desire for the Tamborine Mountain Precinct. We invite people to visit the Have Your Say portal on Council's website. Again, that brings us to the close of question time. Thank you for those questions. It's always helpful. And I bid you good day and welcome you back for the meeting, the ordinary meeting at 9:15. Thank you. Good day.